All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadas. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and showing sincerity, man. And it's a quick lesson through the spirit. Basically, it's going into the big test, man. Hey, we are about to approach perilous times. And I'm here to let you know that, man, don't worry about it, man. The Lord got us, man. If not, if it be, because I'm not, if it needs to be faithful unto death, man. And that's what I want to touch on, man. Because you have to be willing to die for Yahweh Bashem Awashai, man. You got to understand and be not afraid of death, man. Remember, just death is just going to sleep, man. Remember, it's that simple, man. Going into the spirit world, man. And you will be back, man. The Lord said that the first shall be risen, the first shall be risen first. I mean, the dead shall be risen first, man. So the first resurrection it started with the man that died in the truth, man. Because they're going to come back with the Lord, man. So don't worry about it, man. We have to be faithful unto death because we know that this devil about to come out with great wrath. Let's get that, man. This Revelations 12, verse 12. It say, therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the houses of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time, man. And that's what this devil is about to do, man. He's going to come down very hard on Jake, the Israelites, man, because he know his time is up. The Lord has numbered his days, man. And he set a bound that this man cannot pass, man. So we got to be faithful to the Lord no matter what. And this is our big test, man. Because no matter what, even if our destiny is to make it out this hellhole, or if we be martyrs for Yahweh Bashem Avashai, man. This Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which ye shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. So some of us are going to go into them family camps. Some of us is going to fall in the hands of Esau, man. But you got to remember, that don't mean give up on the Lord. That don't mean the Lord having forsaken you. Let's think about all the ancient men that the Lord delivered. Daniel in the lion's den. Them lions ain't ate in days. They supposed to devour Daniel. But the Lord put the spirit on them lions not to even see Daniel in a lion's den. He ate and everything, man. I think the prophet Baruch or Jeremiah, same person. I believe through the spirit. Came and fed Daniel. So guess what? Hey, we got to have that same mindset. Hey, the three holy children, when they was cast into the furnace, the fire didn't touch them, man. So we supposed to have that same mindset that we rather fight in the hands of the Lord than the hands of men. It's Revelations 2 and 9. I mean, Salaki 10. Fear none of those things which that shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you might be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. And we have to be faithful to the Lord unto death. No matter what, it's about to come upon us, man. And I'm going to get a story account and then close it out, man. Because these men were the prime example of courage and faith in Yahweh Bashem Awashai, how to be, man. And that's the mindset we should be in, man. The big test, man. This Second Maccabees 7, and let's start at the top. It said, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine flesh, and were tortured with scourging and whips. But one of them that spoke first said, this, what wilt thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die, rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers, man. And that's what we supposed to be in. Be ready to die for Yahweh Bashem Abishai than eat some fucking swine, man. Or take that fucking chip, which they gonna offer us, man. It say, verse 3, then the king, being enraged, commanded pans and corns to be made hot. So the king, Esau, is going to get hot. He's going to get mad. He was like, what? What you say? Right? It say, which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut off the tongue of him that spoke first, and to cut off the othermost parts of his body, and the rest of his brethren and his mother looked on, man. And you got to have the courage to, hey, if you with a brother, to go through the same thing that brother suffered. Hey, wise man told me, man, hey, this is one of his favorite books, man. Because that first one had great courage. That was his favorite man, because he gave the faith for all the other brothers, man. He led the way. He was the leader. Right? Looking on. Now, when he was that man and all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought into the fire and to be fried in the pan. And as the measure of the pan was a good shape, dispersed, they exhort one another with the mother to die manfully, saying this, the Lord Yahweh look upon us, and truth hath comforted us, as Moses in song, with witness to their face, declare, saying, and he shall be comfort in his servants. So when the first was dead after this matter, they brought the second to make a mocking stock. And when they had put off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, wilt thou eat? Because thou be punished throughout every member of thy body. So they cut off the first brother limb and threw him in a firing pan, man. That's a painful death. But he still would not transgress against the Heavenly Father. Let's see what the second one did, man. And they cut out his scalp. Man, that's a painful torture, right? But 8, but he answered in his own language and said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torture in order as the former did. And when he was at the last gulp, he said, they're like a furious take us out of the pleasant life, but the king of the world shall rise us up. And he said, man, so what? The Lord is going to rise us up, man. Right? He said, who have died for his law into everlasting life. And that's what we doing, man. Getting that crown of life. Getting an everlasting life for you. Hey, because the Lord promised us this, man. Be faithful unto death, right? Verse 10, after him was the third made a mocking stock. So they laughed at the second one, laughed at the third, because they all, what? Had courage because of the first, man. And the Lord put the Spirit on them to have them, that type of courage, man. Verse 3, after him was the third made a mocking stock, and when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right song holding forth his hands manfully, and said, courageously, though I have from heaven, and for the law I despise them, and from him I hope to receive them again. And so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, but that he nothing regard the pains. Now when the man was died also, they torment and mingled the fourth one as like manner, man. So the third one had courage too. He had courage. He said, so what? Go on here. Took his tongue out. He was ready to die, man. Verse 14. So he was ready to die, and he said, it is good being put to death by man to look for hope from Yahweh to be risen up again by him, for thee that shall have no resurrection to life. Afterwards they brought the fifth one also and mingled him. Then looked he into the king and said, Thou hast power over men, that are corruptible, that does what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh, but abide a while, and behold, Salakia, have great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed, man. Right? They say, after him also they brought the sixth, who bring ready to die, said, Be not deceived without cause, for he suffered these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power, therefore a marvel thing and done unto us, man. And like on, man. Let's keep on reading, man. It say, verse 19. It say, But think not thou that thou take in hand to strive against Yahweh, that they shall escape punishment. But the mother will marvel above all and wonder and worthy of honorable memory. Because guess what? And these heathen thought they can torch one and then the other one's gonna break. No, but when one was gone, they gave courage to the other, man. Saying that we'll be risen with the Lord. They had their mindset ready to perish, man. And them man gave courage to their mother, man. Cause she marveled. And she was like, wow, my sons is dying for y'all by some Shai, man. And that's the mindset we supposed to be in, man. This is the best test that's come upon us, man. To try our faith. We gotta trust in Yahweh by Shema Shai into death. No matter what we go through, man. And you can read on. But I believe I made the point, man. The second one did the so on, and then they killed the mother, man. And that's the mindset we supposed to be in, man. Approaching these perilous times, man. That the Lord got us regardless, man. Even if it have to be into death, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to Akim teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and true and sincerity, the hope for elect. Until next time, Shalom.